you so much.
Alright, things you do when you don't have a
Very
camera.
enjoyable.
Come here, little brother.
So fun.
Awesome.
Just a wee drag. There we go. Woo, yeah. And I'm off. A little better conditions today than woo-hoo! A little better conditions today than when I landed here for coming around the point. The wind's now behind me. Wind's behind me about the same as it was on my nose. Alright, this is the very end of Whitefish Points. This is where, if the Edmund Fitzgerald had just put 15 more miles behind her, she would have made the shelter of the bay here. And it's pretty amazing. As soon as I go over the sand here, it'll be a lot calmer. Oh, shallow. Woohoo! And weird currents happening over here too. Now the winds are changing. Alright. South we go. So 10, 11 years ago or so, I was trying to paddle the same stretch. Went from Grand Marais, and my last day I made it around Whitefish Point, but there was a big southeast wind, kind of like I had a few days ago before I got picked up. Woo, a little breezy. And so I went around the points, and stupid me just thought, oh, I'll just push through this big waves and strong wind, and I made it somewhere along here until I got too exhausted to continue, and I kind of got washed in over the sandbar. I was able to paddle really close to shore for a while, and then I saw someone waving at me from the beach, and so I said, I'll go to them. And they ended up being really nice people, and they let me dry out and use their phone to call my friend so he could come pick me up. After that, I was done. There was no continuing that trip. I'd lost my will to continue. And the biggest thing I learned from that trip is, judgment. Like, if stuff doesn't feel right, stop. I was having very similar conditions when I came up to the point a couple days ago, and so I'm like, I'm not going into that. It's just not worth it. But they were the nicest people, and that's what I always think about, is that if you're ever in trouble, just ask for help, and people usually are really nice and kind and are willing to help you. Most people in the world are just the nicest, sweetest people. And it's adventures like this that really remind you that there really is a lot of good in the world. We just never hear about it because good is boring. It doesn't make good headlines. Someone did something nice for someone else today. Oh, great, cool. But that's most of the world. Past the mouth of the Decompress River. Upstream quite a ways is Michigan's largest and tallest waterfall, Decompress Falls. And now the river water is out mixing with the lake, and it's this like brown red color. It's all full of tannins from the pine and the cedar trees in the marshlands and swamps inland. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see it change all of a sudden. The water's very warm. Being attacked by a tern right now. He is not happy I'm here. But I'm almost done for the day. My friend's place is just right up there. Might be a bit of a sketchy landing. And between two big rocks and then a bunch of little ones. Oh, this is easy, no problem. About a big rock. I love having friends that live on the water. It's great. Good morning. I'm so bad at filming when I'm at friends' places. Anyway. There's their house there. Chris and Michelle have been really nice. They've spent 3 nights with them now. Now I'm heading into Sault Ste. Marie. And this is the end of my soft goal. So I just want to make it to the Soo. That was the idea of this whole trip, but I'm moving pretty quick. I have like almost a week left of time that I can use, so I'm going to get to the Soo and go through it and head down the St. Mary's River to Lake Huron. It's kind of surreal. It's been a long time since I paddled this part of the lake. So, time to pack up, hit the water again. Today looks like it'll be a good day. It's a little cool right now. It'll be nice. Hopefully it stays a little cooler. It got kind of warm yesterday. Heading east, I'm about a day's paddle out of Sault Ste. Marie. On kind of a sandy and tree covered shore. And then as I get closer, Canada will tighten right up. It's a really nice area. I used to come out here along this shore way straight ahead of us when I was in college to go kayak surfing. At that point it wasn't so much surfing as more just being beaten by the lake. Yeah, I spent a lot of time out here. It's a really pretty area, very quiet. Especially in winter. Oh. Found the wind. Much more pleasant now. Just enough to kind of keep the sheet line taut. Oh, but it feels so nice now. Bringing in cool air off the lake. And so past this point, straight ahead is Canada. All the way around to the north. Point Iroquois Lighthouse. The lighthouse is kind of the unofficial entrance to the St. Mary's, because from here on in all the way through Sault Ste. Marie, it just gets narrower and narrower, faster and faster. Current gets really strong in a couple spots. It's fun paddling. So it's a final mad dash to get to the locks. They close at 5 and it's 2 right now. I should make it with no problem, but I don't want to have a problem because then I'll have to paddle back upstream to find somewhere to camp. That's Canada, right there, like a quarter mile away. What a lovely country. The first kind of up-close freighter of the day, or of the trip, really. It's funny to think these are the same boats that we were seeing around the tip of the Keweenaw, like out at Manitou Island. You'd hear them just rumbling maybe 5 or 10 miles offshore, and you just kind of feel them, barely see them on the horizon with the haze. They sure are impressive. Alright, here goes nothing. Canadian locks, this is kayak vessel Aquanaut.
VX23, go ahead.
Hey, I'm coming up from Lake Superior. I'd like to walk down to the river, if you would.
Alright, we're at high flow right now. What is your ETA?
I'm at your Superior side approach. I will be in just a few minutes.
Alright, we'll give it a green light and we port out to this.
Thank you very much. See you in a minute. Port side time. Cool. How cool is this? This is so cool. I've paddled over on the rapids a ton of times, but I've crawled over all over this island. It's a beautiful area, a little park, but I've never paddled under this bridge. Not many people have, I guess. So you have to go through a lock. Oh, this is so cool. Kind of paddling fast, so I don't keep anybody waiting. I don't think anybody's waiting for an upstream passage. Problem being slow when you're the motor. Awesome. All right, almost up to the lock here. Looks like I was too slow. I just got the red light, so I'm gonna pull off to the side here and wait. Yeah, so right here, let's see, VDX23, Canadian Channel Canal. So yeah, just gotta wait for the green light now. So nice little chance to just sit and hang out. Oh well, I'm slow and low priority compared to tour boats and people with actual boats. Oh well, it's still cool to just be here, hang out. VDX23, Kayak or Aquanaut is in the upside blue zone. Ready whenever.
Okay, we'll give you the green light here in just a minute.
Got it. Sounds good. Standing by, 1-4. Oh well. Hurry up and wait. All right, got the green light. In we go. Maximum 10 kilometers per hour. We'll try to keep it under control. All right, so these are the auxiliary locks. So they can close off the working ones. This is so cool. Canadian welcome wagon. Oh, it's great. Especially that I don't have the portage on the other side.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's quite the thin paddle you got there.
Yeah, it's Greenland style. So it's the type that Inuit would have used and still use. It's efficient, it's fast. It's got me from Wisconsin, so I'm doing pretty good with it.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's ready to go. I'm gonna get blown around in here a bit. Okay, so now the gates are closing.
Alright, home port was Wisconsin, you said?
No, Grand Haven, Michigan. Yeah, just taking a little adventure time. Yeah.
You just headed to the Lower St. Mary's, maybe somewhere else?
The current goal is Mackinac City. The first goal was here, but I got here, so I got to keep going.
You got, I'd say about another 5 hours of light.
I don't think I'll make it today. I'm not that fast. I wish I were that fast. That'd be amazing. Gates are open. I can hear water rushing. Oh, see, there's the water level. It's something like 16 or 17 feet between Lake Superior and the St. Mary's. So it's quite a deep lot.
Making some friends over there?
Everywhere I go. Holy shit, the acoustics in here.
Oh Oh yeah.
Wow.
Cast off.
Anybody downstream?
Yep, just a pontoon boat. We can our blue zone.
Okay. Cool. Nice and easy. Later, man. Thanks for the talk.
Later.
Bye, my little duck brothers, sisters. That was one of the coolest experiences of the trip. That was so neat. Downriver we go now.
I'm waterbound, can't go home. Waterbound, and I can't get around. Waterbound, and I can't go home down in North Carolina.
I feel like I shouldn't even be touching this railing because it's Canadian. They might arrest me for trespassing or, illegal entry or something. 1803, we sailed out from the sweet port of Terry. This is so cool. We're Australia bounded, we didn't go around the miles of better. I like talking on the radio. Mouth of the foil, big farewell, as down below deck we were going. Talking to nice Canadians on the radio. A donkey screams, walking out from the tree. A vision of poor Robert dying.